it is, baby. It's the
Brothers Podcast. What's going on?
Yeah. What's popping, my people?
Oh man, it's hot outside, man.
Yeah. It's scorching outside. Make sure y'all hydrate, drink some water, get some electrolytes, get it in your system, because it's definitely hot out there, man.
Hot. Yo, what's going on, man?
See, he's sitting in the crib. Me too. I was,
Yeah,
in the
man. Yo, it caught me, man. I was about to be knocked out for the
crib.
day.
And it's June 19th.
Now we've been out early. Early this morning, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did our walk. We went out walking early in the morning, and then we went to Dollar Store, the grocery store. Came back, got a shower, went back out to get something to eat. Then went to go buy that mirror.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I'm back here, and I'm just sitting here drinking.
Sitting there, okay.
Yeah,
Sipping on something.
Feel the air.
Okay.
I forgot we got a show to do today. Almost was knocked out, so y'all excuse me. I'm a little sleepy right now, but I'm about to shake it off.
It's Juneteenth. Y'all know what it is. It's that
know.
day. You know what I'm saying? They said this is the day that we was free. We always was free. Because I ain't gonna hold you. If the heat was like how it is outside and they want us to go out and try to pick something, oh no, we gonna be fighting. I'd rather us fight.
I say people mentality is different now.
Oh yeah, because that heat.
Back then the mentality was different. For black folks, it's more aggressive now with it, more aggressive nature. Like a lot of stuff that happened to our ancestors, I can't see it happening to us.
Oh God.
Because I think we're not gonna sit around and not do nothing. We're gonna definitely fight. You know what I mean?
Yep, it definitely be a fight, boy. America, you definitely be in the fight. So. Because my thing is, I always said, if it wasn't no guns, it wouldn't have been like how it was. Anyway, that's the advantage, and I'm gonna keep saying that because I see what they do.
Of course, guns.
You know what I'm saying? They're guns. You know what I'm saying?
Guns make every battle equal. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why motherfuckers be talking. You got a gun, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody got a gun. These days, everybody got a gun. These kids is pulling out guns now, man. These little kids shooting people. Where they get these guns from? You ever thought about that? Where they get their guns from? They like 13, 14. They coming out and shooting people.
Well, you know how most of the country is. They talk about, as soon as you tell them, we're going to put a law on guns. We have the right to bear arms. I'm like, dude, they just putting the law so everybody that don't supposed to have a gun won't have a gun. Now y'all seeing all the lunatics come out. Like how they say.
But see, the funny thing about it, though, man, the funny thing about it is people with licensed guns, they not out here using their guns reckless.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the non-licensed guns. The guns that's getting out here behind the backs of the of the government. They just out here like not supposed to be out here. Those the guns we gotta watch out for. Them throwaways, them guns that have no serial number on it and all that. That's the shit.
But ain't most of them guns that don't have serial numbers, most of them aren't they new guns and they just scratch the serial numbers off?
Regardless, how if they know how that happens. It's like, you know how you got them guys that have the license, they can buy guns in any state, but they got the license to sell. It's them guys. See, they might go south, buy a bunch of guns, come back north to sell them in the street.
Yep.
Scratch the serial off of it.
And they know niggas gonna kill themselves with them. They gonna just keep killing other niggas. I don't mean to say that. Excuse my language.
Like Nino Brown said in New Jack City. He said, we didn't make machine guns. We didn't put the drugs on the street.
Nope.
Shit is bigger than them. It's the government. This is what they try to do stuff if they were gonna destroy ourselves, but they don't realize how connected people are. People are connected, man. Like, no matter what, y'all trying to hit us with shit. Y'all kids like our traditions. They follow our ways. So you throwing that shit at us, guess what? You throwing it at your own kids.
Yep.
Now your kids like, fuck you, dad, fuck you, mom,
Gun control. In America. Can America control the guns? Can we control the guns? I don't think we can because everybody, as soon as you say something about a gun, we could bear arms. And the funny thing about guns is, the only thing that they don't put recalls on is guns. They put recalls on everything else but guns.
Guns
That's
even
crazy.
score, man. Guns protect people. People are scared, man. People are scared. It's people scared of people, man.
That's
You
crazy.
know what I mean? Yo, but there's a bunch of crazy motherfuckers out here. There's some crazy motherfuckers out here. Niggas want your shit, they gonna come get it. You gotta protect yourself. So it's like, you know, should I give up my protection and not protect my family?
I mean, I think you're supposed to protect your family, but it's like they should have, you know, it should. I don't know.
What you gonna do with 5 motherfuckers trying to knock down your
I mean,
door?
I understand that. Yeah, I mean, I want that for that. I want, you know, especially because we all can bear arms. You know, in your crib, you should have it. You know what I'm saying? But I think it should be a. But then you can't put a rule on people walking outside with it because you never know. You might be in a restaurant eating, something happened, and you be like, "Darn, I wish I'd have brought my gun. I could stop."
The way life is and how sensitive everybody is.
Yeah, but
You gotta have a gun, man.
that's the
because
thing, though. That
these
sensitivity, we need
motherfuckers
to
are
bring
real
that down.
sensitive and they doing dumb shit. Like, you know, road rage. This little 14-year-old kid got shot. I don't know where it was. I was reading on the news, the road rage. You know, you ride, you road raging, and motherfuckers pull out and start shooting because they upset. Because they feeling a certain type of way, so I'm shooting at you. Like, that's crazy.
But you got to really think about it. You want to shoot somebody because they cut you off in the video. That makes, to me, it makes no sense. But, I mean, I guess to somebody it does, but that's crazy.
No, it's that I'm already sensitive. Then
That's
you put
too
me in a
sensitive.
certain position to where I get to act out my sensitivity and having
Wow.
a gun and stuff. You know, don't make you tough because there's a
Definitely
bunch of
don't.
sensitive motherfuckers with guns
Don't.
that's shooting people for dumb reasons. You know what I mean? Your life not a danger, but you go to shoot. You go to shoot faster than you go to punch a nigga in the face because you're a bitch.
That's crazy.
You're a
That's
bitch
crazy.
and you want some sensitive shit.
Over somebody cutting you. But it's just the point, though. Like, we doing these killings for nothing. Like the dude that just.
They can't take an ass whooping, man.
Like the dude that was going to the, I guess it was something that was happening in Westchester, and he put his gun on his thing, I guess, because they was like protesting because of what ISIS is doing.
They got all them.
Nah, the younger dude.
Oh,
he had mad when they went to his house. He had mad like bombs and stuff he was
Yeah,
making.
the
or
same
whatever.
guy they caught. That was a young dude.
yeah,
He
the
not
young
young.
dude.
He not that young.
Yeah, but
Yeah, all
that's
them guns and
crazy.
shit on him.
You that sensitive? Like, I mean, come on, man. I mean,
Look, man, they killing politicians and shit like that. Then they shoot the Jersey governor or something. Knock on his door, act like they was the cops.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. That's why I always said, what if we didn't have guns? But then, you know, like I said, I mean, I
Right
guess
now, what's going on right now? He's forcing the hand for the nation to get crazy. He's doing. That's why he's backing up on shit himself.
Trump.
Yeah, he's backing up on shit like he's like, oh, let me put this on brakes and do. I mean, you
got
know,
to, like, yeah,
he's seeing that what's going to happen. He's going to cause a lot of chaos.
Yep.
And there's going to be a lot of fighting and bickering, and a lot of people that was voting for him don't like him no more. You know what I mean? It's like,
That's crazy, man.
what the fuck? I mean,
Yeah. Over gun, with these guns, man. Like, jeez. So that means if you was going to a protest, should people carry guns to these protesters? Because I know they do. I mean, remember like how the one a long time ago, like, you know, in the 2020s, like after, you know, when we was in the pandemic, like how that one dude did when he had the machine gun and he shot on people and he got off. Or
the young boy?
Yeah.
The young boy.
But I'm like, I don't get that.
Talking about.
I don't get that. But when we walk around with guns, it's a problem. I'm like, how does the problem when y'all the most terror? Like, well, we're not gonna go there, but yeah, come on. The FBI even knows that.
You know why? We scary without a gun.
Yeah. So
That's why they would never. That's why they would never stop guns. It equalize. It makes you. If you got a guy normally that would see you would be scared, but he's popping, talking shit. He got something, and like that gun make everything equal. That's why they would never stop the gun. It makes it equal. We ain't got to worry about the big black scary loud talking dude. We ain't got to worry about him.
We got that equalizer.
We got that gun, right.
They just got to frame the shooting around more to fit into the law. You know what I'm saying? Like if they shoot
let
the
me tell you
brother.
something. If a white man going for the 12 people, a jury, and say he was scared of that black man, he's less likely gonna win. Trayvon Martin. Look at
Yeah.
that man. A man said that about a kid
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
and won.
That was crazy. Our gun laws is crazy in America, but my whole thing
You
is,
attack this kid minding his business. He defended himself. Happened to whoop your ass. Little kid, whoop your ass. So you shoot him.
that's crazy.
That kid didn't mess with you.
You didn't even see, yeah, that was crazy. That was something that was crazy. That's just like when I seen 16 shots. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That affect me when they showed the real tape, the real body cam of what happened, how the cop just pulled up. The other cops was there already. The dude was walking away, even though he had a knife on him, he was walking away from them. This cop pulls up, gets out his car, and empties a clip into the kid. Like, and then they had a dude sit there that was a big cop or whatever he was, you know, that analyzed them or whatever he did and said it was justified. Yeah, he said it was justified. I always wanted to choke him. I'm not like that, but at that point I wanted to choke him. That was not justified. When they showed him walking away and other cops had it under control and this dude pulls up and he did what he did. That's where the problem at. We have to control these guns though. We need better laws on the guns though. I mean, I understand, you know, you going out, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going to happen because like a lot of people is, but we need to have a law to where you can't be sensitive to shoot somebody.
Yeah, we need better law.
Yeah.
We need better laws on these guns. And when you use them, you need different laws. They need to be more equal. Like, you know, you can't just shoot a black person.
Yeah, that's right. Just because you think he's scary. Oh, he's too scary. There's some big white dudes out there too. It's the Klan. Because if you notice with them, with like the Klan, they do stuff in groups to one person. You know what I'm saying? So that one person should be able to shoot them. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
it would be a problem.
You think about it. Ever since the pandemic, now when you see a young white person, you be more scared now because they be shooting up schools and crazy
that's
shit
crazy.
like that.
Well, they said they're most terrorists. The people they need to watch out. It's like I'm like y'all so much trying to watch us. It makes no sense, and America's losing it. Like it makes no sense because we're here. We're Americans too. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going nowhere. We can't go nowhere else and live like how we live here at home. Like, so what are you scared of? We supposed to help each other, man. We need better gun laws though. We definitely need better gun laws.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're right. We need guns to protect ourselves because you never know. I don't want to go out to dinner and lose somebody at the table that I'm having dinner with. You know what I'm saying? Because some sicko come in and he feeling a certain way, but I'm licensed to carry. So I should have my thing with me too. I mean, I understand that. You know, as long as you're a reasonable person, that should be allowed. You know what I'm saying? All that other, if you got to go see a therapist 3 times a week, you shouldn't have no gun. You don't need no license. You don't need none of that. Like that's the problem.
Have no license.
You shouldn't have nothing. You shouldn't even, if the cops pull you over, they shouldn't even find a bat in your car. It should pop up, therapist, 3 times a week. Yo, dude, you got a bat. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just me. They wouldn't let me be president because I would change a lot. But it'll be equal. As long as the playing ground is equal, let's rock. You know what I'm saying? If a black person feel threatened by some big white dudes and he pop off, it's like how they do with us. Hey, it's justified. As long as it's right.
Right, and unjustifiably killing black people, you know, there should be a law against that. Like it should be regular, just like if we was white, like it's just a regular person getting shot.
Yeah, we all Americans, babe.
Like, come on now, like this shit's crazy. This shit's played out.
It definitely is played out.
It's
Man.
played out. Everybody human beings. Everybody, different nationalities, different colors. They're still a human. Ain't nobody less than.
Now, actual question. Now, with gun control. Now, do you think as us as black people, we have black on black, which they call that, you know, crime in our neighborhoods all the time. Do you think we more in the uproar when it's like a cop kill a black person? Because I think we should be in the uproar on both ends. But what do you think about that?
We not. We only get crazy when the cop do it. You know what I mean? But everybody have, like, it's white on white crime, it's black on black crime. That's your neighborhood. Like you said, this is the environment you in. This is the people that's here. So yeah, this is where the crime is. If you were in the white neighborhoods, the white ghettos, that's where the crime is, white on white crime. But what it is on TV, on the forefront, on everything, they always show anything negative, it got to do with black.
Yep.
It got to be associated with black. You know what I mean? So, you know, they make it seem the superstition is black people are, you know, bad, dangerous, and you can't be around them. They killing each other, this and that. Every hood, you got nice people.
Yep. A lot of them.
Every hood, you got nice people that just don't have the money and live in the hood. Not everybody go crazy. Not everybody go rogue. Some people do shit to earn money, but they still not bad people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna have bad people. You have bad people in every nationality. Every nationality. It's just where everybody is where they at in their position in life because of the timing and where you at. You know, if you got an evil person in power, of course he's gonna make everybody else evil and do evil shit.
Yeah, if you can't get to know, if you can't build nothing, it's hard. So, you know, after a while you get to the point to where your back is against the wall, then it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna take this. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's where we at, our circumstances, where we was put at. Where
so you ever was hungry and had to feed your family, had to look at kids and had to go and say, damn, they looking at you to eat? Until you're in that position, man, you never know what the fuck you might do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What you gotta do you gotta do shit this to feed your family. This to say, let me bring food home to my kids, man. Yo, not everybody's well off. Not everybody got jobs. Now, you know, people gotta do what they gotta fucking do. You know, that's why I don't believe in these rappers making millions of dollars and getting on the record bragging about what they got. But
especially if you ain't helping your people. You know what I'm saying?
Don't come back to the hood with that bullshit.
Yeah, because somebody gonna pull a gun. Because laws ain't gonna protect you then. Now,
that shit is that real. That nigga who gotta feed his family looking at you flossing, you buying out the bar, nigga.
Oh,
my kid's starving.
Yeah,
you in the hood.
Problem.
You only got 2-3 niggas with you.
Yeah.
This my hood, nigga. You know,
and that's only what, crew. 2 guns? Yeah, and then dude sitting in the corner with his crew, they got multiple guns.
Man, you know how you go to them neighborhood bars. That's why I go to neighborhood bars. You got them niggas who only have $5, get the money to get in, buy one drink, and sit on that drink all night and just sit there and watch niggas.
Watch him over there. He's spinning.
Watching niggas. Yeah, you over there fucking with the bitches and all that. Yeah, spinning, having a good time. That nigga sitting there watching you. You know
what you think he's sitting there watching, and because you always see them with their hand down on the table. You think
he watching you like, they
cocking that gun, huh?
Nah, they plotting. They like, this nigga spinning. Let's hope he don't spin up. You know, let's hope he says something.
So when he walk out, to see what he had, like, yo.
Listen, man, I gotta feed my kids. I gotta take some food. I told my girl I will not come home until I have food. Man.
Yeah. That's why them gun laws.
Tell you, when you out here, man, think how wolves will think. You gotta think how wolves will think too, man. You can't everything all happy joy, but remember, there's the niggas that motherfuckers out here that hitting the struggle for real. Hitting the struggle. You out here flossing.
Yeah.
You out here showing off your chains and your diamonds and all that. And that nigga that hungry is sitting there watching, ready to eat.
That's what I always say. They be sitting there ready to eat, cocking on that weapon, B. That gun, baby.
You become food real quick.
That's crazy because the gun could be a lifesaver or it could end your life. That's just crazy about the gun. When you can put it on the table and you have to look at it and you have to go into deep thought about that weapon. Like, if I'm gonna go out and do this, what if I gotta shoot somebody, then I'm going to jail?
If you shoot somebody and they people know that you shot that person, they're gonna have an idea. Most of the times, you know, people know that somebody knows about the beef.
Oh yeah.
Somebody always know about the beef. And you gotta remember that there's always somebody that loves somebody.
Yep.
So yeah, you got these niggas that's killing people, but if you hear later on in life, they got killed because somebody got to them. There could have been somebody in the past they killed somebody. You know, you don't know. Them motherfuckers gonna come back and get you. That's their family. They love them just like you love yours. So everybody killers. This is everybody that kills.
Just the point of what is going to get you to the point to become that killer.
Right.
But then that's why I always say I think they should have a law onto with the guns. If you kill somebody and you are guilty and they find you guilty, you should take care of that person that shot, that other person should take care of their family. That's what I think. because it's like, you know what I'm saying, especially a lot of situations I hear about because it's shooting people over nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you got to think about it. Nothing, dude. You got to really think. I'm gonna go shoot somebody for $500. Like, are you serious? $500? You spend that in I can't even say a day no more. That's in an hour, maybe less than that. Like, to buy 2 pair of sneakers is $500.
Let me tell you something, man. There's some
Crazy.
motherfuckers that's just lazy. Who the fuck want to get up every morning and go to a job?
Yeah,
Go
but
to
then
work
you use
every
the gun to kill
day.
somebody.
I could just go shoot somebody, give me a quick go. Niggas don't have no heart. Niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but then you people seeing your face, stuff like that. I mean, I always say in our hood, I think all the older women know who the killers are.
Hell yeah.
I always say that. They know who the killers are. When they hear about a murder that happened in the neighborhood, they know who did it.
And everybody know who did it. But who want to say something? Who want to get out there and testify?
Yeah, but then it's crazy when it happens to their family. Then it's like, oh, they be on TV. First was on TV saying, oh, nobody don't want to say nothing. It'd be like, dude, like the 9 murders that happened, you knew the person that did it. Said nothing. Like, I mean, and then a lot of black people need to know that in America, if you have a place that you stay in, we all can bear arms. That's just like a lot of states got to where you could buy a gun. Everybody can buy a gun. Like, you got the right to bear arms. Just the carrier's license give you the right to go outside with it.
Right.
You could bear arms, like, so why are we scared? Like, you should be able to have it, and then if that dude want to see you, he gonna come to your crib and invite him in, then drop him. Like, I mean, you know, I'm just saying. I mean, we conversate, but yeah, because it makes no sense to me. Like, I don't get that.
Yeah,
How you scared?
You're right. Everybody can bear arms, but you can't. You got to get a carrier license to take it out with you.
Yeah, and you
That's
just can't be a
right.
felon. Like, you just can't be. But then, you know, there's a lot of shootings is happening by people that's
But
not felons too.
you know, you can get around that. You know, you gotta you get your record expunged, or there's things you can do. There's things you can do to get around, get your license. You know, what's the gun people?
NRA.
Get in contact with NRA.
You know, get a gun. But I asked you a question. Okay, living in New York, you know, nobody's getting gun license.
You can't.
So what if you go outside, and I mean, they say the city you can, but certain people gonna be carrying guns regardless. Say you go outside and then something happens and where some dudes come at you and then you wind up shooting them. Now, how would you explain yourself getting out of that? Because of the laws of the city.
Well, the city is like store owners and stuff like that. They gotta pay for protection. They gotta pay for they hire.
But I'm saying you ain't no store owner. You just a
I
regular
know.
dude. You carry your gun. You came outside. You got into something with a whole bunch of dudes. They came at you. Somebody pulled out. You pulled out. You shot him.
No, you gotta ask the lawmaker for me. I don't know.
Now me, the reason why I said that because I was going through a scenario like that. I said if I was in the city and I had to go through that because it's the city, to me you could always just find a gun. Yo, I had me on the ground. I was under the car and there was a gun under the tire. I pulled it out and I shot the dude. Because I'm looking at the city. You can always, I mean, imagine everybody stopped and then they just went through and detect everything in the city. You will find mad guns just in the street. That's just there. That's what I think, you know. No, I mean, I don't know.
I got the good lawyer. That's a good fight.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a definitely fight because of I guess because of the city laws. But then that's.
Your handprint on them bullets that you ain't used yet.
But I mean, shoot, you use your gloves, man. Put your, you know, when you. I mean, that if you're an everyday carrier in the city where the laws say you can't carry, I would think that you would have none of your handprints on nothing but the gun handle. So you could get away with that if anything happened. But as far as putting the bullets in, you should be immune to putting gloves on and putting them bullets in. Because you're in the city and you know the laws. You should know the laws.
Look, I don't know, man.
I mean, if I was in that realm and I was in the street and I was doing that, I mean, you have to. Like, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get that. If you a dude and you've been carrying a gun in the city for years, and if something happened, why wouldn't you have handprints on the bullets? Now, your handprint on the handle, you could get a lawyer to argue that point. Dude, he found the gun. how he gonna shoot it? He had to put his hand on the handle. Now, if the bullets come up with your hand, that's dumb. That's like dumb. I wouldn't get that one. I couldn't get that one. I don't know. I mean, you would have to explain to me. I don't know.
Nigga ain't thinking through. Like, I loaded the gun, put it on me. I ain't think about, I'm gonna use it as a throwaway.
Yeah, but you carrying it every day though. Like, come on, like you can't. That's crazy right there though. But then again, like you said, it's people that happens.
Some niggas don't think that far. Some niggas don't think about getting caught. Niggas just doing. Because 9 times out of 10, when you outside, unless you doing something crazy, cops don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Not unless you in the wrong spot. When you hot like that, you don't keep yourself out there like that. That's the way you move when you in the street, man. Like I said, some niggas know the street, some niggas don't. I mean, niggas who have longevity know how to move in the street.
These streets is different now. The dudes they could just be shooting in the air. They could just be shooting.
What it is now is the rules are different.
Yeah, but
there ain't no rules.
But you gotta adapt to it, and you gotta.
Well, people out there, we all always adapt to the street. If you're in the street, you adapt. You learn the street. You learning to change this. You moving with it. It's when you're not from the streets and you try to get out there because you think it's this and that. That's gonna surprise your ass.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But the motherfuckers in the street, one thing about black people, we adapt to anything.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
like
niggas adapted to what's going on right now. There's a lot of it's not adapted niggas to it, but it's stupid. We losing our kids.
Yeah.
We're losing a lot of black people, but
Guns.
it is what it is. I mean, we kill. Our youths are killing each other, man. They all you hear is young people dying, man.
Every time I look at the news in the morning time, that's why I don't even like turning it on.
We gotta be mixing the section like between 25 and 15. We gotta be missing a lot of kids, man. A lot of men, a lot of males,
Now they starting to shoot women now. Like the last time I turned on the news this morning, they talk about a woman got shot in the head going to a car. I'm like, are you serious? I mean, dude, for a piece of property, like, are you serious? Like, see, them dudes, my laws will be putting them under jail. I think they should change the laws a little different when these kids pick up these weapons. They should change the laws because then back in the day it was we would one black dude would probably give the other young black dude the gun and let him do stuff because be like, dude, they only gonna give you 10 years.
Well, they're gonna let them off, like
but no, I ain't know.
They get charged as a kid.
If you on the camera, you did it, you done. We need to change them gun laws. We need to. Then maybe they'll stop doing it. We need to start speaking up. Our people in the hood need to start speaking up. No, don't be scared because the one thing you gotta understand when they made the gun, when they made that 4.4, because the man that made it wants a lot of money. He made a lot of them. So dudes can't go around. It ain't like that one dude got one. Shit, you can get one too. I mean, if you had to protect your family. Other than that, I don't condone nothing else. But the law should say you can protect your family. You should be able to. You know what I'm saying?
Every man got the right to protect their family.
That's right. The right to bear arms, baby, in America. Only in America, baby. What is it? The red, white, and the blue? You know what I'm saying? America. I mean, I ain't forget the colors, but I'm from here, but y'all know what it is.
You forgot the colors.
I mean, because America, you know what I'm saying, with us with guns, it's been crazy. The laws has been crazy with us. It's just been crazy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I wish we didn't have to have guns. If we didn't have to have guns, America probably would be way better than what it is.
Life
You know what I'm saying?
different.
Life would be definitely different. Heck yeah. But it's just the brothers, man. We just have a discussion on guns. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, you think about it. Without guns, it'd be the strongest survive. See, that's the thing.
Everybody be in the gym.
It'd be strongest survive. Then you know what I mean. You got really definitely. It wouldn't be like shit without guns. It wouldn't be no order.
Yeah, America. Yeah, but we need the right laws for these weapons. We need the right laws. We need to take a lot of straw laws away. We need to take certain laws away and make better laws. But it is. Y'all know what it is. It's the brothers.
The brothers.
The brothers.
Yo, subscribe.
Yes, subscribe to the channel.
Hit us with some questions. I got some answers for you.
Yeah.
We're
gonna have a session called Ask Big Boat. Fucking incredible. Yeah. Load the cargo.
Keep the Policapo.
Look for Favo.
Then the people through the window.
Drop so, pull over here, yeah. There's Pablo and the Green Diablo. He's chilling.
Sleepy E.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's the Brothers
Podcast.
It's the show. Yo, subscribe to the channel. Like, share. Y'all know what it is, baby. Good content, great brothers, great shows. Yeah.
Wake up. Oh, I'm tired, man.
Yeah, it's time to go to sleep. Juneteenth. Love y'all. One.
Right.